Disclaimer. Okay, here we are. It's Thursday, the 13th of August, and let's hop straight into the charts. Towards the end of the week, but yesterday was a bit choppy and unpredictable with price action around this 29,900 level. They were taking the opposite side of trades and just sweeping the heck out of this this area. Everybody was trying to go short, and you just kept the market up here for it was like 100-point range, or less than that. It was just taking the other side of the trades until we got a break here to the downside and a support at 750, past 750. Then it traded down to 29,818. We got a lift in price, another sustained move to 29,920. So about 100-point range yesterday. After this low, also there was a 29,920 from 12 to close. Another 100-point range, 150-point range to the downside. A hold at 29,780, push to the upside. So we're definitely in a compact range, about 150 points from NY open to overnight, decreasing in range with the lift at 29,830, selling a bit earlier around midnight, 1, 2, 3 o'clock, and then we're getting a significant push after PPI data did not hit the forecast. So but we did get a significant lift here, and it looks like they are absorbing these buys and pushing price and waiting to potentially push price to the downside for more participation, and could sell their shorts pre-market before NY open, or look for liquidity then if there's an outstanding supply. But it seems a bit balanced here to the short side. Yeah, this market has been really choppy, but it's just got to be wary of and aware of the market participants. There isn't a significant move off the opening drive like they do support. I think they give that opening drive some time after direction, and whoever wins buy longs or buy shorts, whoever wins that gets a chance to play out for maybe 100 points of what I've seen, at least yesterday. And yeah, so potential to hold that trade and call it a day after that, and sit in the rest of the day, get some good reps and practice. But yeah, I want to definitely got to learn how to hold some of the A plus setups for longer. The daily is just compressed. 2 down days, 300-point up day, 2 down days, 300-point up day, and we're hovering near the highs of the last 5 days of trading, 6 days of trading. So we'll see what happens for this market to change. What needs to happen? I don't know, fundamentals, or big money steps in, or the end of summer, or that's just how the summer plays out. Except for this big move to the downside in late July and early August. So I don't know if we're just going to be within this range, but we are getting consistent holds here with more of a what I call the janitor model, the cleaner model, which is a reversal sweep, no support, selling into light hands, quick move. So when you see the excess of an imbalance, there's an operator that takes the other side of that, and just the stops is the move wherever the stops are until that excess is balanced, and they sell to whoever, long or short. So that's when you want to get out. Not necessarily a reversal continuation move, but just a quick sell move in this market, at least recently, with the lighter participation. Yeah, so let's get to the news and see what we got. Since you driving the markets, read a little bit this morning, and it looks like it's balanced. Can't really get a good read on bearish or bullish, but the PPI dropped this morning. See, it forecast was 0.3, it's 0.2. For core PPI month over month was 0.2 and it's 0.0, and unemployment claims is 209K and when forecast was 202K. So all three missed here. So it should be bearish considering that. So production price, I'm not sure how they calculate that, if the because the previous was 0.4, if their production prices went down, if it's 0.2. So if production price went down, that miss would be, I don't know, I gotta clarify that. But yeah, CPI was fine yesterday. Let's see what else. There's pre-market tech movers, Cerebras, Cisco, and Coherent dropping, selling ahead of the NY Open, and money flow this morning. So wait and see. Looks like we're at a resistance, but they could be playing market participation and potentially looking to break out here, testing the long strength against short participation at this high for quicker moves. They get to absorb a lot of volume, take the quick move, and wait for more participation to push down, and they're just absorbing all the participation and really committing that quick capital to get a quick move. So in this range bound market, so there's nothing really in the news. So we got 9 minutes to open. Okay, anything to consider here? Really choppy overnight, including this here from this low. There was a substantial move here though, from 811 to 870, 860. Quick sells though, and yeah, Tennessee might not take a trade this morning. And got to establish when not to take a trade too. But I'm tempted to take an open and drive trade though. For some reason, it seems to be the only trustworthy trade off open. Less participation, more continuation, and it's easy to tell when to sell, but I gotta let that trade play out and gotta enter when the direction is established. So maybe PPI affected price action too. Yeah, because the high of CPI yesterday was the high of the day, was holding that high of the day too, above around that range. So we'll see. Nothing really else to consider. Did a break even day yesterday up like $11 when I was up $200 a couple times. So I was just getting back to the market and balancing, but my win rate was 70% and my profit ratio was 0.5. So that's definitely something I'm trying to work on. Holding trades longer seems to be the difficult task to tell what price action is doing, and I get emotional when I see green and I take the profit instead of changing my execution to break even and trailing, being a little more patient to let some trades play out. But so there's an opening drive and then a lull in price, and looks like the market changes to selling excess until there's a support. So there's big moves, a lull, big moves, a lull. So it looks like we open with a big move, might be a lull, open, and like a battle until we get a definitive building move for support and continuation. The ES is lifting, the NQ is lifting with a slight pullback, super choppy. The Dow is lifting, holding higher lows and making higher highs. The Russell is also higher lows, higher highs, with more of a support at the lows, but it are making higher highs. Crude oil is dipping for some reason substantially. And gold is also, looks like it's recovering a downside move, with treasury bonds making a move to the upside significantly. Okay, let's get to the main screen. I hope you have a good trading morning. And let's get better every day. Trading 2 contracts, building this eval still, taking my time, just building the skill while I'm learning. It's only been 2 years and 3 months, so I think people will see success around this time, and definitely putting my strategies together, and trading isn't as foreign as it used to be, so definitely seeing some progress and improvements, and just want to keep that up and feel more motivated than ever to get this correct. So just gonna keep on going until I make it, and take it a day at a time. So it's Thursday, the market's not really doing anything. There were some big orders here. I saw a 110 order here at 552. And this is micros. I mean minis instead of micros. So well, trading 110, I think I've seen somebody on a, I don't know if it's a 100-point move on 100 contracts make $1 million. So might have been like 250K, 250 to 500K move pre-market in like 20 minutes maybe. So yeah, market is huge incentives, and could be a crazy reward if you got the capital to risk. So definitely got to start somewhere, start building that capital and that risk, and building risk appetite and compounding the accounts. And so starting early, but yeah, let's have a good trading morning. 2 minutes to open, and we're balanced at this high. The hour looks like it's a lift. The 5 sold this high, potentially above 29.9, and inducing shorts, but got to be careful of the cleaner. So we're inducing shorts off here. And since retail independent traders don't make up a large part of the market, it's like these algorithms and big institutions are selling to themselves if they can be on the same page and cooperate or not. That's pretty much what we're seeing here, is participation of big market, big operators. So we just got to be able to read price action and whatever indicators and data you got to get potential probability on your direction on your side, and hopefully you get good at that instead of guessing. So I got to guess less and go with the move more. There was a couple times yesterday while I was reading the indicators and I went against price action direction, anticipating the move, and I was wrong. So I definitely want to see a close on these candles before I get in on a trade. Gotta go with direction first instead of anticipating a move or a reversal. I think that was after trading a sweep model, so a bit wary of being a part of that. Maybe not even be a part of those trades. That seems to be a higher probability with those with sweep and excess though, because I'm just used to about 25-point moves, and seems to be guaranteeing the stop loss hunt to get hit until for quick sells. So we'll see. This looks like just holding steady, 29.10, 29.910. Okay, we got 15 seconds still open. Could be leading short off open. A bit balance here. Adding shorts.
Order filled.
I did not let that play out. Let's see. This week looks like it's supporting that move to the downside. Letting that hold.
Order filled.
Getting a lift there. More ads.
Order filled.
Alright, get back. Could let this one out. Buying that low.
Order filled.
Big absorption there. Longs trying to sweep these shorts first. Now we're gonna add it to the downside. And let this pullback happen. Good exit. Shorts testing strength of this long. Swept them. Potential to hold 900 and lower. Yeah, we got the cleaner in the midst. Cleaner model. Not quite building. Time to stay out the market a little bit. Don't want to buy bottoms. Want to reverse highs or lows on excess. We're balanced here. Nobody wants to be part of this market. 29.9. Longs, very compressed open. All right. Leaning longs, leaning shorts. Support short potential. Adding at this low. See how much they commit. Now we're balanced. More selling happening here. A lot of participation leaning short. Moving the market a bit though. Could be a late sweep. Absorbing this 12, not quite adding to that. They're selling quick short sells, 70. Good balance on that. Potentially absorb to the short side here.
Order filled.
We got downwards price targets, longs, we're balanced here. Could be buying a pullback. All longs trying to step in there. Downwards pressure, might need to exit on this. Yeah, getting a sweep, downwards pressure, sweeping those longs. I need to exit. Longs could be aggressively. Could sweep these shorts though. It seems stronger right now. And there's VWAP there. Justified move to the upside potentially. Or a big short. We're getting a lift in price here. An exchange, a battle. I don't know why I'm a part of this. There's a downwards pressure balance at 80.90. We need to stop here.
Stop filled.
I don't know why that was just a bull short. Why in the world was I a part of that? Big sweep potential for shorts. Support move to the upside. Keep this up. Could follow this guy. That's a lot of support here. Who are they gonna exchange to? Definitely selling that if they do line up and balance here.
Order filled.
So should have waited for another impulsive sell candle to the downside. Just anticipated the move without a red closure. Got the close on the sell. Potential sweep on these longs, but getting that support short there. And longs got to get out if this shorter is present. Looks like it's just a pullback. Part of the sweep model for some reason. Longs are stronger. Before down. And adding at these highs.
Stop filled.
Oh, huge sweep break. I'm gonna fade these highs here once they sell a little bit. Big move to the downside. Where the market range high extended, they gotta sell this high. They might do it again though for a short sweep. I sell to an ad here. Selling to longs too. Big buy at 50. Line it up on balance. I think we just get a move to the upside. Looks like they're buying these highs. Short's trying to fade. Got to be patient. Jeez. Shorts can't absorb this till we're too long. Buyers don't want to buy this. Lined up here, selling more, selling more. I'm gonna break towards this resistance here, 30,000. That's a significant push off open. Missed that. Married to my bias to the short side off of an external range high, but he got a significant break to the upside on ES2. Big orders here. Not selling yet, just probably just trailing. Break to the upside. Too late to move here. Selling more below 30,000. See who absorbs this to the short side, and we get a quick move to the downside potentially before a low maybe. 6 minutes since open. Balanced on longs, selling all the supply here. Big break of shorts, trying to sweep that, and we're balanced. Maybe we could short here. I think they're out of longs. Yeah, we're leaning short now. Or it could be short sweeping while they accumulate these highs. Now we're trying to short sweep. Move to the upside. We're in balance short, but moving price to the upside. That stops getting hit. Downwards pressure. We got big short potential. I think why am I fading this high here? Wanting to fade this high. Low in trading. Balance short, selling more at 30. Could sweep these shorts too and just push price to the upside for stop hits. Dang, just an unpredictable move to the upside this morning. And the news wasn't good. This market is risky. Low in price, leaning shorts. And we're gonna be able to buy to the downside if this does get an impulsive candle. We're selling more and adding more, and we're at a high here and not quite moving to the downside. Selling the rest of that at 20. Visible long supply potentially. Shorts got to sell a little bit. I don't know if it's, I think we're too high here. Bull trap potentially. Short stopping this long move. Waiting for an impulsive. And a buy on the way down, buy shorts on the way down before we get a low. And a big swipe to the downside, but we're in balance short. Trying to prevent stops from getting hit maybe. Accumulation shorts. Crazy move to the upside. Didn't anticipate that and didn't know how to react to that. Good selling at 24 too. A very compressed range sell. could be bent to the downside. Sweep of these shorts. Adding. Last areas of pullbacks and low in trading, creating a range up here, choppy highs. Then we take one more trade. So we got choppy highs trying to prevent their stops from getting hit. So super risky high here, no one else to buy at this high. Just big operators supporting a short potentially. But they do buy and sweep all those shorts there. Quick move sell. Or we get the break and continuation. We got the first hour. Could trade like this for the rest of the day and see how high this goes. So you don't get independent participation. We're getting a break of this range. And they're balanced, so they made their money this morning. I wonder if they sweep shorts here. Stepping on the short stops. Not quite impulsive candles to the downside. There's long sweeps and then stopping out longs. For some reason, they're trying to stop this high. It's like trying to go against the sweep operators around 29,900 yesterday. So probably want to support the longs, support the big operators to one side. Some more at 50. Sweeping shorts, but not quite big moves though. Getting impulsive capture downside.
Order filled.
Leaning shorts could sell. Maybe support the downwards move so we get a recovery. Big moves, longs got to get out. Adding, buying these lows. Recovery this move, trading back to. It's impulsive. Selling these lows potentially. Longs not quite sweeping there. Potentially keeping it down. Shorts are out. Holding to the downside. Potentially buying more and more to the downside. Or just a deep recovery and I'm out for the day after this. To try and keep this to the upside or potentially good entry for a hold for a better move to the downside. Let's see. Central reversal to the downside, more support and absorbing. This could be a lull in trading. Swipe us out before we get more participation on one side or the other. Looks like they're trying here though. Long sweeps. Short support. We're willing to buy these lows and continue for a downwards move and potentially sweeping these highs for a compact range around 30. It's only been 43 since open. A lot of people trade reversals. That's A plus for some. Try to be patient for this move. I want to see a break to the downside and potentially trail here. If we do get buying lows, we got 310 holds for some reason. Probably justified to keep this to the upside. The buy and sell, keep buying and selling to the downside, getting a break here, adding at this bottom, more participation. Yesterday's high. Okay, or we're buying these lows. Big buyer towards the downside, absorbing all that. We got a secondary move, maybe another 25 points. Selling big time here. Just to move this to the downside. Break even trade if we don't get a big sweep. Looks like they're holding this low. As long as I don't sweep these shorts before we get up before down move, that's a decent exchange support candle. This could be an impulsive sweep candle though. So we need to move this up a little bit. Could be lulling trading here. We're getting a sweep before we get, wow. Trade back to
Stop
highs.
filled.
Nasty sweep right this high. Support longs really.
Order filled.
I think I'm over trading at this high here. Choppy high. Sweeper shortstop. Dang, this is an aggressive market. Think they got to be predatory to get big orders at once. I can't just support the market to the downside. Overtraded, revenge trading, and stops.
Stop filled.
Goodness gracious. All right, so I'm locking out. Not a very good morning. We're gonna break. Don't short the NASDAQ. I heard yesterday too. Finally got a break to the upside after this. And S&P was leading to the upside. I was wary of some sort of choppy range and fundamental backdrop of war and stuff, and AI not doing so well. But yeah, if it's I guess if it's a good market, you could. They took stops all the way up though. I'm sure that's what that was. That's crucial. Maybe stops are the ones that price changes. There'll be a lot of people losing money this morning. Live to fight another day. Dang, that was only 20 minutes. Huge move to the upside. Should have trusted direction too. For some reason, I held close to my bias of a short. I'm talking about hold the direction and stuff. I mean, once the direction is established, just hold and trail. I was trying to fade this long for the entire time. I maybe just wasn't used to an impulsive move to the upside in some time. Last couple weeks, got used to choppy reversals and like prep myself for a sweeper. But now they swept to the upside. This was the builder model. Buying highs. Not quite a reversal here. Should have exited this low. Taking this to R2 potentially. Locked out, so since just practice trading here, what would I do? Looking short, too high to support along. Or continue with direction until we do get a reversal. They stopped. That's why it was a new support to the upside. So I have those guys, secondary support, sold to more longs. So we would do the same thing to the upside. Who's buying at these highs? Sweeping those shorts. This is just a predatory market I'm learning. It's almost like I'm discouraged to want to be a part of trading. It's like you got to target the panic weekends to hit their stops and potential another support to the upside, exchange to more mean reversion traders or large participants around key areas. Not quite buying the highs in exchange and price action moving clean is unpredictable because they predict a large participation in the move, and if they can commit enough capital to go against that move and get that volume and sell at more predictable areas of participation. So it's pretty crazy. You got to be way ahead. I don't want to fade these highs because buys are hella aggressive to the long side. It's taking off from 29.9. Finally got a break to 31.50. Swept large participation on a pullback. Secondary continuation. Take this to the downside.
Order filled.
It's all-time highs. I don't know how price action works. Getting a significant push to the upside though. Potential low in trading for this new 5. Sweeping pullbacks. For the inverters, they're balanced here. Shorts are out. Leaning long, buying these highs still. Can't quite move price to the downside.
Stop filled.
So don't fade highs.
Order filled.
Thank goodness for Sim. I want to make bad trading habits though. It doesn't matter. Probably getting more than 2 candle confirmation close for a reversal. Probably want to continue the move or maybe stay out of the market. That's true. Potentially stay out of the market. I think this could mean revert all the way down to 0 though today. With the greatest of sweepers the world has seen. You got a substantial exchange here for longs. And some more short sweeps on fade to the high. Just fueling this move to the upside. Short stops. Low after 22 minutes of trading. Okay, that's an impulsive break to the downside. I'm leaning too short. Long predatory. Sweeping shorts. Sweeping longs. Probably low in trading at this high. Keep it up here and no more trading. Trying another impulsive reversal to the downside. Leaning shorts, who's buying this low at 30. Potentially shorts buying this low. Shorts buying a low. She gonna break highs though. It's on 30. I gotta go over what I was trading this morning. What in the world happened? 3 bad trades get chipped away. Long sweep. Changing direction. Support shorts. For some reason this market shouldn't be bullish. Just not used to break highs. AI tech sector is doing very well actually. So if this does fall fundamentals, it should be a breakout to the upside. Dang, I don't want to be bearish, huh? So short the Dow. Yeah, the Dow's getting dipped on. MNQ got crazy rise and yes. So bounce at this high. Since he's exit,
Order filled.
I need to check out how I traded this TPT. This is gonna be 0. See, today's the 13th. Dang, how many trade? I got 12.5%. 7 losing trade. I don't count today actually. I think I was revenge trading. I should. Don't revenge trade. Give myself a break. And it was just a break to the upside. Should have been the easiest trade to take. All shorts. Short phase did not take one long today. Whoa. What? Did not take one long, but this is all it did was move to the upside. Took one good trade to the downside. Exited a little bit early. Took this low. Took this low. Off of this candle. A lot of anticipation and sweeps. Crazy support to the upside. Should have reversed off of this break here. Saw the strength of buy step in for long. Anticipating the short. Yeah, I was married to a bias this morning. All right, let's try not to marry a bias. This is on red days. Don't marry a bias. I think I'm gonna call it in the morning too. Gotta let myself breathe today. Don't marry a bias. Go with the trend and participation. Crazy. All right, respecting my draw and chopping up here. So, all right, I'm gonna call it in the morning. Thank goodness somebody saw that. Whew. So don't want to get too used to me and Vernon gotta adapt the strategy quickly. What price action looks like on a breakout. I guess I haven't had too much experience doing that. To the upside at high. Was anticipating I should have known this was holding a low here. A compressed range after push to the upside on Tuesday. AI stocks have been doing good. Fundamental drivers should push the Nasdaq to the upside for a continuation here from last week too. Yeah, looks like this could break to the highs and maybe get less participation around 31,000. So potential 1,000 point move. Did not see this high here. Larger range or a bull trap. It felt like a bull trap. It was adapting the market structure the last few days and considering July to as the mid range. This market structure looks bearish. Maybe the backdrop of war or something. If we go back to February, it just totally negated that. So we know the market could go against the war regardless. All right, I'm learning. April, crazy push. A little bit of a reversal here. Holding. Could be chopping. Can't predict the next day or the next day. I'm leaning towards probability and the immediate trend. All right, win some, lose some, respecting my daily loss limit, and gonna see the market again tomorrow. All right then. Hope you guys had a good trading morning. If you're watching in the future, subscribe and comment. Let me know how to improve, what you would do, what you do during, how do you anticipate market moves, or how do you scalp, or how do you trade. We'll chat it up about the markets, and hope you had a good rest of the day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right then, bye.